Okay guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video, and today we are taking a look at the WSP Stingers, one of the best guns in this game in my honest opinion. Haven't used them for a while, so I don't know what they're going to be like in this season, but I used this gun quite a lot back when I was just grinding camos, just off camera grinding. It's just a very fun gun to use, so I want to put them to the test and see just how good they are going to be now that we are in Season 3, coming up to that Season 3 Reloaded update. As always, we'll give them a small test in Tier 1 and Tier 2, and then jump straight into that Tier 3 and Dark Aether Zone towards the end of the game. But in Tier 1, as you can imagine, these are going to absolutely fly through the zombies. The one downfall of these guns is because they are pistols, they do have smaller magazines. As you can see, the base magazine size is 32 rounds, which isn't anything crazy. But as you can see, I have actually bought in the Mags of Holding acquisition, which is where I think these guns are going to absolutely thrive, because I haven't used them with Mags of Holding yet. I used them a lot before without Mags of Holding, and they were still good. So I'm very excited to see what these guns are going to be like with Mags of Holding equipped to them, just having unlimited ammo to just spray at the zombies, take down bosses, and just all that sort of stuff. Very excited to see how these do play out. But let's jump into the Tier 2 zone straight away, see if we can find any Tier 2 zombies and see what sort of damage we can do without any upgrades. Then of course we can start Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 pack-a-punching. Okay, so there's a couple Tier 2 zombies here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do. Okay, even in the Tier 2 zone, it looks like it might melt. I don't know if that guy was actually shooting at the zombies that I was shooting at. Trying to get away from these, but they just keep following me for some reason. Even though one of them's not even in my squad, he's just following me around. So let me try and find some more. Okay, so we've got a couple more Tier 2 zombies. What sort of damage can we do? Yeah, even in the Tier 2 zone, no upgrades on the gun. It feels like it's going to actually melt through the Tier 2 zombies reasonably fast, considering it's no upgrades on the gun. But let's go ahead and put that Tier 1 pack-a-punch on, giving us 64 rounds in the magazine now, which is a nice improvement on the gun. You know, obviously, of course, doubling the magazine size. I don't think that is too bad at all, but it looks like, wow, we're going to just fly through the zombies' health now in Tier 2 zone. It's just Tier 1 pack-a-punch, which is actually crazy impressive, considering a lot of the guns you really do need at Tier 2 to do any sort of damage in the Tier 2 zone. But these WSP Stingers are like, they're just going to actually melt through zombies in the Tier 2. So let's go ahead and get into that Tier 3 zone, you know, the Holy Land, the one place where you actually want to see me testing these guns. And of course, as soon as these guns seem to be struggling, I'll put Tier 2, Legendary Aether Tool on, and then the Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. So we've got plenty of challenges with this gun. We're going to see what it's like at Tier 1 Pack-a-Punch. I don't imagine it's going to do any sort of damage to the zombies, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to lie. For a Tier 1 Pack-a-Punch gun, that's not horrendous. That's actually not horrendous at just Tier 1 Pack-a-Punch. Like, you are going to use a lot of ammo trying to get through them. It's not the most powerful gun. But considering it's only Tier 1 Pack-a-Punch, they are going to do damage to the Tier 3 zombies, I'll be honest. Let's put a Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch on now. See what sort of damage this is going to make. So we've got a Mimic here as well. See what sort of damage... I mean, again, I don't know how much damage my teammate was doing, but it felt like it was getting through that Mimic's health pretty quickly. You got the Tier 3 zombies if I can actually hit any shots. I'm not going to lie, guys. This gun feels ridiculously powerful against the zombies already. Again, like I said, it's only Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. See what sort of damage we can do there. I mean, it's not bad. If I'm totally honest with you guys, it really, really isn't bad. We're going to be able to do nice damage to these zombies. We're able to take them out pretty simply. Like, I'm very impressed with how good this gun is at the moment. I'm actually genuinely very, very impressed at how strong this gun is at just Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. It's doing really nice damage. I'm not going to lie. It is doing really, really nice damage to these zombies. We are able to take them out pretty quickly. Like, you can see the damage it's doing. My teammate's just running around meleeing them, so he isn't doing crazy damage to them. But it seems pretty strong already. I'm not going to chuck a Legendary Aether Tool on, just make it even stronger than what it already is. And we can then start testing it there as well. And of course, that's where this gun's going to start thriving. You start putting Legendary Aether Tools and stuff on, that's when the guns are going to get ridiculous. I mean, at Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch, this gun is just melting through zombies. Absolutely melting through the zombies with no problems whatsoever. Of course, we do want to put that Mags of Holding on at some point, because you can see how quickly you do get through the bullets with it only having 64 in each magazine. However, I am very, very impressed at how powerful this gun is. Like, you can just see the damage that it does. It's actually a very, very fast TTK on these zombies. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And I know I keep saying it, but that is only Tier 2 Pack-a-Punch with a Legendary Aether Tool on. And it is dropping zombies faster than a lot of guns do at Tier 3 with a Legendary Aether Tool on. So, that says a lot about the gun. It says a lot about the damage it's going to do. And honestly, I'm really excited to Tier 3 this and start trying out against bosses and just taking down the biggest zombies in the game, the Mega Abominations. Like, I'm genuinely excited to put this gun to the max potential and just see how good it's going to be. But I just can't get over how fast the TTK is on this gun. It's like ridiculously, ridiculously fast. You can see, like, just look how quick we drop the zombies. I missed a lot of shots there, but overall, we are dropping zombies so quickly. It's actually crazy. But I mean, before even Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, I low-key want to put Mags of Holding on it just so it can melt through the zombies so quickly. But I don't know, this gun just is ridiculously powerful. Again, like I said, it's only a tier 2 Pack-a-Punch with a legendary if it's all on. If we was to put this a tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, which we're actually going to do right now, let's just go ahead and do it right now. How quickly can we take out these zombies now? Like, you are just going to melt through the zombies. Like I said, once you put mags of holding on this and you haven't got to stop spraying, it's just going to be an absolute zombie slayer. As you can see, it's a very powerful gun. It just does so much damage to these zombies. It's actually kind of crazy at how good this thing is. Okay, so it looks like we've got a mangler in front of us here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to a mangler. I mean, bro, this gun is actually crazy at how fast it is going to drop zombies and just everything in this game. It is actually genuinely crazy at how fast this gun takes things out. Like, I need to put mags of holding on this and just let this thing fly and just spray at absolutely everything, because so far this gun is actually insane. Like, it's been ridiculously good so far. Again, we've got another mangler. Let's see what sort of damage we can do here. Just watch at how fast it drops the mangler. Like, it's ridiculous at how good this gun is. Let me get away from this disciple, pop a little reload, and we'll go again for the disciple. There we go. We're going to crack that. We're going to get that disciple drop. There's another one that wants to roll up. We'll get through that one pretty quick. Do need to pop a reload, which is why I said that we need mags of holding on this gun. But yeah, I mean, even then, disciple gone. Zombies in front of us. Gone. Like, this gun is crazy, guys. You genuinely do really need to try this gun out. There is mags of holding on the gun as well. Now we can just start spraying and unleashing this gun to its full potential. This gun is actually crazy, guys. It is so fast. The TTK is crazy. The mobility is absolutely cracked on it. Just everything overall with this gun is actually insane. We'll get a bounty target as well now, so we can go and take down a HVT with this gun. And I don't think it's going to struggle at all, if I'm totally honest. I think it is going to get through whatever bounty target we get ridiculously fast. So we do get a mimic, nothing too crazy either, so we should be able to get through this nice and quickly, if we are totally honest with you guys. We'll go over there, we'll see what sort of damage we can do. But I mean, as you can already see, it takes down the bosses quickly, it takes down zombies quickly. This gun is a very powerful gun. Like, this gun isn't messing around. It's going to do crazy damage to those zombies that you're coming up against. We are about to put up on this mimic now. Let's see if we can find it. It's probably inside like it normally is. But let's get up and around here and see if we can actually find said mimic, which is right there. See what sort of damage we can... You can already see how much damage we are going to do to this mimic. Let it just keep running at us if it wants to come out here. I mean, we're already at half health. We're basically already finished. And there goes the mimic. That is absolutely insane. To solo kill a high value target in the tier 3 zone that quickly is actually unheard of. There are not many guns that do it that quickly, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me there. There aren't that many guns in the tier 3 zone that will take down a high value target on your own, completely solo, that quickly, which is it's actually very impressive from this gun. I'm going to be totally honest, it is very impressive. And I wasn't sure what to expect with these guns, because like I said at the start of today's video, I hadn't used them for a while. I haven't used these in a hot minute on this game. I didn't know if they were still going to be good, or if they had been nerfed, or just how they were really going to play at all. But it turns out they're going to absolutely just melt through everything. They're still going to be ridiculously overpowered. And having the addition of mags of holding in the game now makes them even better than they originally were before. So if you were looking for a new gun to go ahead and try out, these might be it. If you've not already been using them, guys, these might already be it, because they're a very fun gun to use. I think you guys are really going to enjoy them. And as you can see, they are quite capable of taking out absolutely everything within this game. Whilst we're in between contracts as well, guys, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone that is brand new to the channel. We have been gaining so many subscribers as of late. Most of you guys that watch still aren't subscribed to the channel, but for those of you that have been subscribing recently and you are brand new to the channel, I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel, coming through, subscribing, watching the videos, dropping likes. We've even had a couple of brand new members on the channel yet again, so if you guys are becoming members to the channel, I cannot thank you guys enough. The support that you show me is absolutely insane. You guys becoming members supports me in an absolutely insane way that you guys will never even imagine is possible. So thank you to you guys that are becoming members, but like I say, thank you to you guys that are becoming subscribers to the channel, that are brand new to the channel, watching the videos for the first time, and then clicking that subscribe button and joining the family. I do really appreciate it, and I just wanted to take a second to welcome you guys in. But as we can see, we are doing an Outlast contract, which is going to be absolutely no problem with these guns. Any mimics want to roll up, manglers, whatever it is that might want to roll up, we are going to be able to take care of very quickly. Is the man got upstairs? I thought you might have been downstairs. I can't even know where I was getting shot from. But these guns are just actually insane, guys. They're a very fun gun to use. They're a very good gun. Like, they're a very easy gun to use, if I'm totally honest. You can be able to take things out so quickly. Even at Disciple there, we're going to do decent damage from quite far away, considering this is an SMG, which really isn't too bad. I mean, even just look, man, bro, I can't believe how fast this kills boss zombies as well as not regular zombies. It quite literally melts for everything. It is actually insane at how powerful this gun is. And I know I keep saying it and keep saying the same thing, like this gun's ridiculously broken, it's very overpowered, but it just is. There's nothing more I can say on this gun that I don't already believe. I don't know what to say. This gun is just so good. Like, genuinely, this gun is absolutely insane. Like, you can just walk into a building like this where you've got a whole bunch of zombies and just drop them so quickly. The gun is just actually mental, guys. And I think the only other challenge for this is maybe against a Mega Abomination and then taking it into that Dark Aether zone. But like I said, even Disciples, they're just going to get dropped. Like, let that Disciple try and pull its arm out, which it's not even going to get time to. It's just going to get dropped too quickly. Like, the gun is so powerful, guys. It's actually crazy how powerful this gun is. Like, even though I used to use these before, I still didn't expect them to be as good as they've been in this game. Like, they have been absolutely ridiculous so far. But I am going to try and find a Mega Abomination and see if we can manage to take one out with these WSP Stingers. Hopefully one does spawn down here. If it does, I will do my very best to take it out with just myself being here. Okay, perfect. So a Mega Abomination has just spawned in. That is exactly what I wanted to see in this situation. Let me come up to this Meg. Let me take out that Hellhound if I can, just so I can get rid of it. We'll shoot the Meg a little bit, see if it wants to start firing its eyes at us or anything like that nice and early on. I think my game might have lagged out. Okay, we've not lagged out. We're fine. I think we're okay. I think we're all good. Let me get that down. Again, let's put some damage into this Mega Abomination now. Open that eye up for me. There we go. First head popped already. Let's get some critical shots on that second head. Just like so. Yeah, really nice damage being done so far. Very nice damage being done to this Mega Abomination. I think we've already got it down to about half HP. Yeah, already down to about half HP. We've got another head popped. Only one head left on the Meg. Let's get that max ammo. That's going to really help taking this thing down. Let's get some more critical shots on that eye if we can. Yeah, this Mega Abomination is getting absolutely destroyed so far. Absolutely destroyed. Mangler wants to come along and join the fight. Yeah, not a problem for this WSP Stinger, if I'm totally honest. This gun is just going to melt for everything. Let's get that last head open up. Let me try and take it out before the zombies take me out. But there's the Mega Abomination drops. We can take care of the rest of the zombies. That, guys, is very impressive. I'm going to be honest. That is very impressive at how quickly that has just taken a Mega Abomination down. You've seen how quickly it was. It made absolute light work of that Mega Abomination. I'm going to be totally honest. It destroyed that thing so quickly. I am so impressed at how good this gun is. So from what I've already showed you, you don't believe me that these guns are just ridiculously good, then I don't know what you've been watching. This thing's been dropping everything so fast. Like, genuinely, one of the fastest TTKs I've used in a long time within this game, if I'm totally honest with you guys. I mean, just look at all these zombies. Just watch how quickly we can melt through a big horde of zombies like this. Like, it's just going to make light work. Absolute light work of whatever is around us. This gun is crazy good, guys. Like, against everything. Bosses, zombies, Mega Abominations, Manglers, Mimics. It does not matter what you are up against. This thing's just going to fry through it with no problem. Like, they genuinely are absolutely insanely good in this game. But I'm going to see if I can convince my team to go to the Dark Aether Zone with me, and we can just grind through the Dark Aether Zone. So I think that's the only test that's really left for this gun. We've seen just how absolutely insane it is in the Tier 3 zone. So let me get into that Dark Aether Zone and see if my team are going to come with me and see if we can actually test these guns even more. I don't think they're going to struggle whatsoever because, you know, they're just absolutely insane. But we will have to see it once we get in there. Okay, guys, so we're in the Dark Aether Zone now to test these guns out. Let's see what we're going to do. We've got Mega Abomination Bounty Target as well. Genuinely think this is just going to fly through the Mega Abomination HVT. Like, I don't think this gun is going to struggle anywhere. I mean, it's going to take down zombies just like we're in the Tier 3 zone, as we know. The Dark Aether Zone isn't that big of an improvement on the Tier 3 zone, if I'm totally honest. But rumors are that the new one could potentially be a lot harder than the ones that we've already got so far. So we could end up looking at a harder Dark Aether Zone with the new update in Season 3 Reloaded. But here we are in the Mega Abomination. Let's see what sort of damage we can do. Try and pop some heads real quick. There's going to be that first head hopefully gone straight away, which it is. Like, this gun just melts through absolutely everything so quickly. It is honestly just insane how fast this gun takes things out. Our teammate has called in a jug, which is obviously going to help massively to take this thing out, but the Mega Abomination is already down. We've done really nice damage to it. We already knew we were going to do good damage to these anyway. Like, we knew the gun was going to be good for taking down Mega Abominations and all different things like that. And to be honest, in the Dark Aether Zone, the bounty is probably the hardest thing to actually go ahead and do. The rest of it isn't too bad, but let's see what sort of damage we can do to a Mangler. Again, it's just going to get dropped. Like, these guns are so ridiculously powerful. If you're not already using them, go ahead and try them out. Of course, I'll put the class up at the end as well so you guys can see it. But the guns are just absolutely insane. The pair of them are just so good. The TTK on them is crazy. And overall, I think you guys are going to absolutely love using these. And it's just going to make your grind so fast in this game. Like, when I've got these guns in my hand, I just feel so confident with everything that I'm taking on. Like, look at this horde of zombies in the Dark Aether zone. Just getting absolutely ripped through with no problems whatsoever. They're just super, super powerful guns. And, I mean, this Outlast contract and then the Extractor contract are just going to be so easy with these. You can just hold the angles and just melt through everything that tries to come in the window. Having mags of holding on these definitely helps. Like, I would recommend if you're using them. You probably don't need mags of holding, but I would recommend them because you're going from a 64-round mag on each gun to just being able to melt through absolutely everything with no problem. Like, I haven't got to stop shooting. I can just keep on spraying at absolutely everything, and that is what's making these guns even better than they already were, is the fact I don't have to stop shooting and I can just melt through everything with no problems whatsoever. Now that we've got insta kill, I mean, it's going to make it even easier for the Dark Aether zone, but these guns are just so good, guys. And I know I keep saying it, and you guys are probably bored of hearing me say how good these guns are, but there's no other way. There's nothing else to say about them. They just are two of the best guns within this game, in my opinion. Like, they are two of the strongest guns that you guys could be using in tier 3 in the Dark Aether zone as of right now. But there's the Outlast contract finished. Again, nice and easy one to do. An Aether Blade case I will actually take instead of that. I don't probably need another Elder Sigil, but yeah, that's absolutely perfect. We'll go and start this last contract up. But as this is the last contract coming up now, guys, I will probably start outroing this video because this contract doesn't really take a lot of gun skill. I don't really have to do anything. All I've got to do is run up to a thing and extract it. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, please do smash a thumbs up on the video, as it helps me out way more than you guys could ever imagine. It helps push the videos out a lot more. So if you guys do enjoy it and you do want to help support me, please do consider smashing the big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, make sure you go ahead and do that. And if you want to check out the rest of the channel, where there's a whole bunch of zombies content that I think you guys will really enjoy, you can go ahead and do that as well. There's loads of videos on there, all zombies related. I think you guys will absolutely love the videos that are on there if you've enjoyed today's one. And if you did want to become a member to the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button next to where it does say subscribe. And again, that also does help me out massively if you do want to choose to do that. But don't feel like you have to. You just subscribing to the channel and watching the videos means enough to me. But as you can see on screen right now is the class setup that I was using, so you guys can go and copy the exact same class that I was running in this game. Again, as I've mentioned multiple times, this is just a ridiculously good gun. Like, they're very, very fun to use. They're very, very fast. You've got great mobility, insane TTK. They're just overall absolutely insane guns. Probably my favorite guns in the game as of right now, to be honest. And again, they might become my new weapons that I go to just grind tier 3 and the Dark Aether zones when I'm going for different bits of loot. I'm going to leave today's video there, guys. Hopefully you have all enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.